Good morning, students. In this class, we shall discuss the one mark questions on the lesson that is reproductive health. First question: expand the abbreviation WHO. WHO stands for World Health Organization. Second question: define reproductive health according to WHO. WHO states the health as total well being in all aspects of reproduction, that is, physical, emotional, behavioral, and social. Third question: in which year was family planning program initiated in India? The family planning program was initiated in India in the year 1951. Fourth question: what does RCH stand for? The RCH stands for Reproductive and Child Health Care. Fifth one: name the current national program in operation which is related to reproductive health. The current national program in operation which is related to reproductive health is Reproductive and Child Health Care Programs. Sixth question: define amniocentesis. Amniocentesis is a fetal sex determination test based on the chromosomal pattern in the amniotic fluid surrounding the developing embryo. Seventh question: name the fetal sex determination test. So the fetal sex determination test is amniocentesis. Why statutory ban on amniocentesis is needed? The statutory ban on amniocentesis is needed because of the increase of female feticides. Ninth question: mention one negative application of amniocentesis. As the amniocentesis is needed for the sex determination legally and it is being banned, and what is the negative application on amniocentesis is that is to increase, as the amniocentesis is going to increase the female feticide and the massive child immunization. So among these two you can mention any one as the negative application of amniocentesis. 10th question: expand the abbreviation okay. So here in this question you can delete the question or you can consider in that question itself the answer is given. Expand the abbreviation, that is CDRI. So Central Drug Research Institute is the expansion of CDRI. 11th question: what is the statutory marriageable age of males in India? So 21 years is the statutory marriageable age of males in India. 12th question: what is the statutory marriageable age of females in India? The statutory marriageable age of females in India is 18 years. Next question: what is family planning? Family planning is a method which allows people to attain their desired number of children. What are contraceptives? Contraceptives are methods which helps to prevent unwanted pregnancies. 15th question: The use of contraceptives has become very essential. Give reason. The contraceptives usage became very essential because of their easily availability, more effective, user friendly, and even the less side effects. So among these uh, I can consider them as they are the properties to call the contraceptives are very essential. Among these, you can mention any one to say that the contraceptives are have become more essential. 16th question. Name a natural method of contraception. Natural method of contraceptions are three, but as it is only one mark question, so among three you can mention any one. So what are the natural method of contraception? That is, the first one is periodic abstinence, second one is lactational amenorrhea, third one is the withdrawal or coitus interrupts. So among these three you can mention any one. 17th question. Mention the principle involved in natural method of contraception. The natural method of contraception has the principle of avoiding chances of ovum and sperms meeting. Next, 18th question. What is the advantage of natural method of contraception? The advantage of natural method of contraception avoids the meeting of the sperm and the ovum. Next, 19th question. What is periodic abstinence? Periodic abstinence is a natural method in which the couples avoid the coitus from day 10 to day 17th of menstrual cycle. 20th question. Define withdrawal method of contraception. The withdrawal method of contraception is another the natural method of contraception in which the male partner withdraws his penis from the vagina just before ejaculation to avoid the insemination. Next, 21st question. Define coitus interrupts. So the coitus interrupts is one more name for or one more the name for withdrawal method. So here again you can define the coitus interrupts as another method of the natural method in which the male partner withdraws his penis from the vagina just before ejaculation to avoid the insemination. 22nd. Use of condoms not only prevents conception but also has additional benefits. Justify with one reason. The use of condoms not only prevents conception, means the usage of the condoms avoids the it avoids the conception, or it prevents conception, but again it has the additional benefits. What are the additional benefits of using the condoms? Are it avoids the sexually transmitted diseases and even the AIDS, that is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. So the avoid of sexually transmitted disease, and the acquired immunodeficiency syndrome is the one more benefit, additional benefit for the usage of the condoms. 23rd, avoiding coitus from 10th day to 17th day of menstrual cycle prevents conception. Why? Because as you have studied the menstrual cycle in the previous lesson, that is the human reproduction, so that menstrual cycle has four phases. The first phase is menstruation phase, second phase is follicular phase, third one is ovulatory phase, and the fourth one is the luteal phase, or we also call it as the secretory phase. So these are the four phases. So this 10th day to the 17th day of the menstrual cycle, it includes follicular phase as well as the ovulatory phase. But 10th day to 17th day of the menstrual cycle only they avoid the coitus, because actually the mid of the menstrual cycle means the menstrual cycle is for 28 days. Mid of the menstrual cycle means it is the 14th day. So on the 14th day or at the mid of the menstrual cycle, there the ovulation is going to occur. So because as on the 14th day of the menstrual cycle the ovulation is going to takes place, to avoid the meeting of the sperm and the ovum on the 14th day, previous to the 14th day 3 days, and after 14th day 3 days. So totally they consider 1 week 7 days period as unsafe period, as the ovulation is going to takes place. 24th question, what is lactational amenorrhea? Lactational amenorrhea is one more method of the natural method of contraception where the menstruation will be absent. 25th question, how does lactational amenorrhea become a birth control method? Why the lactational amenorrhea become a birth control method? Because during the lactational amenorrhea there will be, soon after the completion of the parturition, immediately the following process next is going to start with the lactation. If the intense lactation is going to takes place after the parturition, then it will be making that female to miss the menstruation. If there is no menstruation, then there will not be ovulation. So if there is no ovulation, no meeting of the sperm and the ovum takes place. So if there is no meeting of the ovum and sperm takes place, then there will be it, with this they can control the birth. Next, 26th question, during the period of intense lactation following parturition, chances of conception are nil even after sexual intercourse. Why? Because the period of intense lactation following parturition, chances of conception are nil even after sexual intercourse, as there will not be menstruation. If there is no menstruation cycle, then there will not be ovulation. Because of that, the sexual intercourse, even though sexual intercourse takes place, the chances of conception are nil. 27th question, how contraceptive barriers prevent conception? The contraceptives barriers helps they help, or sorry, prevents conception, where they prevent the ovum and sperms meeting. Next, 28th question, what are condoms? So condoms are barriers made of thin rubber or latex sheath that are used to cover the penis in the male or vagina and cervix in the female. Remember, these condoms are used just before the coitus, which avoids the ejaculation of the sperm into the female genital tract. Name a popular brand of condom for the male. The popular brand of condom for the male is the Nirod. How do condoms act as effective contraceptive devices? They act as effective contraceptive devices as they avoid physically the meeting of the ovum and sperms. 31st question. What is the additional benefit of condom apart from being a contraceptive device? The additional benefit of condom apart from being a contraceptive device is it helps in avoiding the sexually transmitted diseases and even the acquired immunodeficiency syndromes. What are diaphragms? Diaphragms are also the barriers which are made of rubber that are inserted into the female reproductive tract to cover the cervix during coitus. So remember how the condoms are used in case of the male, like that in case of females the diaphragms are used, but they are inserted in the female genital tract mainly on the cervix, means that the cervix part will be covered. Next question, what are vaults? So the vaults are also made of rubber which are again inserted into the female reproductive tract by covering the cervix, and it also avoids the conception or it prevents the conception. 34th question, how do diaphragms, cervical caps and vaults act as contraceptive devices? The diaphragms, cervical caps and vaults act as contraceptive devices by preventing or by blocking the entry of sperms through the cervix. 35th question, what is the benefit of using spermicidal creams, jellies and foams along with some of the contraceptive barriers? They are the spermicidal creams, jellies and foams are used along with the contraceptive barriers because they increase the contraceptive efficiency. So the next questions I'll be continuing in the next